we're recording. So good evening, everybody. This is Sunday, the 21st of May 2017, and we've got our area call this evening. So we've got the amazing Amanda Young about to tell us all about everything she learned at the Manchester Roadshow, which I didn't manage to get to, so I can't wait. I was so jealous I couldn't go. Before we just pass over, I just wanted to just announce a couple of things that have happened this week in our area. So Caroline, amazing Lucy Stalker, was a Roger. So that actually should have been announced last week. And what a Roger is if you, once you become district manager and then above, if you maintain your business before halfway of the month, it's named after the man Roger Bannister, who ran a mile in less than 4 minutes. So it's just an achievement. It's a very, very good achievement and a big thing to aim for. So massive well done. And Angie, you're on here now. You got your level 1 bonus. A massive well done to Andy. Is that right, Caroline? That's right, isn't it? And Amanda Young is district manager qualification. That's this week. That's this week, isn't it? No. Oh, I'm muted. You have to unmute yourself. Last week.
No, she's already district manager in qualification. She's level 1 bonus achiever as well.
Oh, okay, because on our region chat you put, that's fine. Anyway, well done. Another well done.
I put Amanda Young,
DMQ
district manager
in
is level 1, but level 1 bonus achiever.
Well, do you know what, Amanda? I think I should give you a massive whoop every week because it's amazing. Yeah!
Yay!
So well done, everybody, and well done on all the parties. Everyone's having parties this week, online, real parties. There's so much activity going on, which is amazing because that is the root of it all. Activity, activity, activity. So massive well done. And Angie, you're online. Oh my gosh, I'm still completely in awe. And it's just what I needed. I needed someone else to do something so that I was like, oh my gosh, like your whiteboard with all your notes. And I was like, yes, I've got something to copy. Oh, it was amazing. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And it was just like a breath of fresh air because I'm so bored of my own. And I saw yours and I was like, right, I'm gonna copy all of that. So amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And I hope you do more. I hope you all do more because just do it, you know, just do it. And you're all nerves. And I don't know if you saw my live yesterday, I get this rash when I'm gonna start going like that. When I get all, and I still get nervous, you know, I still get nervous. Just do it because it's so rewarding. So massive well done. Right, I'm going to pass over to the amazing Amanda. So I'll mute myself and you unmute yourself.
Okay. Can you hear me? I'm unmuted, I think. Yeah? Cool. I'm going to be looking at my notes. Terrible. Just wow, what an amazing day. It was unbelievable. And their intro was tiny things make a difference. Take notice, learn, and just boost to the next level were their first words of advice. And our first speaker was ERVP Anna West. And she gave us a top tip of don't be great to start, but start to be great. Absolutely brilliant, real, just an amazing boost. And she talked us through the RE9, which was really long. I have 15 pages of notes from this. But she said, treat each product as an individual instrument, and then together it produces an amazing orchestra. And just use the keywords of facts sell, stories tell, and it's a skincare system that's fully comprehensive when it works together. Just try and do it as a whole thing, not individuals. But I can write that whole thing out or PowerPoint it or something if anybody's interested in that, because there's just so much to say about it. And I'm like, we haven't got many minutes. And then we had MVP Ella Harper on Best, which was like, whoa, she has a lot to say. A lot of do's and don'ts. And her first ones were, we are not Arbonne, Arbonne is our brand. You must remember you are all independent consultants with Arbonne, was her wording. Do not sell any of our products on our personal Facebook pages at all, but we can use Arbonne images on our business pages. We can sell on our business pages. And mainly remember, whatever we claim about our products must be true for anyone and everyone. And with that, we can't go wrong. And then she just went on to reiterate about the befores and afters in the pictures, that we can place a before and we can place an after, but not side by side. So we can do them over days. Because I started the 30 days here, at day 15 I look like this, and at day 30 I look like this, but they have to be individual. But she was really, really good, and they were the sort of the main focuses, and mainly just remember that we are independents and that Arbonne is the brand, was her main thing. And then we had RVP Francis Haugen. He was just fantastic. All he could say was just be yourself. Be yourself to everybody. Speak to people as soon as you think of them. Send them a message. If they're not there, just set your reminders in your phone and go back and go back and go back. He said his phone is just full of constant reminders to contact people all the time, because if they ping into his head, he'll write it down. And then he said also, imagine everyone you talk to is just sitting on a sunbed somewhere hot and beautiful, and offer them the opportunity to be doing that. Just offer it all out, offer it to everybody as a business. Like, ooh, oh, that's a hard one, but we will get there. Am I going too fast?
Amanda?
Yes.
So what was he saying? That basically you should just offer the opportunity to every single person you meet?
Well, just don't see them as they are. Just see them as where they could be if they take this opportunity. Visualize for them where they could be, and just say, look, this is what this can do for you. Just try and offer it to everybody that you meet as a business. I can't find. There you see. Pages of notes. Yeah, just sort of do it through sharing and accessing, and just basically keep talking to them about the opportunity was his main thing. They just visualize them where we all want to be. Vegas, wherever, just so that you're positive about it. And then we had MVP Kate Bentley, and she talked us through the core presentation guide, which was this, I don't know if you can see it, this little booklet that I've just told you about. A bit hard, but in it, like I said, it has every new product, and it's got exactly what to do with it at a party like the bath soap. It tells you, pass around the detox bath soap for everyone to smell, sprinkle the salt into everyone's foot bath. And then the tips are: soak in the evening when you're feeling run down, soak after travels or for long flights to rest your body, or smell the salts prior to a bath for a quick aromatherapy boost. And there's a little paragraph like that for every new product. I think she said it's available on the source, but it's just amazing.
It is, Amanda. I think I might have put the link on possibly at some point. I've been using that for the last couple of parties I've done. It's really useful.
And it gives you tips to close, and there's a new game at the back called Deal or No Deal.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What's it called? What's it called?
The game called Deal or No Deal.
No, the
It's got kind of it's sort of an example thing, isn't it? Where you say to the people, "Do you want to take an envelope? Yes or no?" And if they take the envelope, then it's sort of a product that they get as a host.
Similar to a different party I went. So we can get this on the source, can we? The booklet.
Yeah, it's just the new product thing. The new presentation guide.
What's it called on the front of the book?
Support guide.
The what?
The core product presentation support guide.
I think I might have previously put the link on, possibly, Carol.
Really?
It's basically just like, you know, I think I put something on saying this is the new party format. So it's just a party guide. So it takes you through the whole how to run a party. Personally, I haven't been doing everything in it though, because it involves you doing a whole kind of spa thing with the foot bath and stuff, which is a bit much at the beginning. But I've been doing it sort of like an abridged version of a combination of this new core presentation guide and your previous party. So it'd be worth us rejigging the party format and saying, do we want to incorporate any bits that we had in the old party, like it doesn't talk about like using the Urbanize Your Home flyer and things like that I still think are quite useful. And then I think the deal or no deal, it depends. I haven't been doing that because I don't want to say to the host, you can only get this one product, but I think it's just a good example game if you want to do it at the end.
I like the fact that it tells you so does it tell you about every single new product?
New product.
Yeah.
Every single new product. So you could just take what you wanted from it.
Yeah.
I've got it printed out in a folder, and I've been using that as my script for the last 3 parties we've done.
Yeah, I'd printed out the meet the product for every single new oh my God, product, and so I had it out in front of me like I used to when I first started. I didn't realise I must have just missed that in the WhatsApp. It literally is a party format. It tells you do the presentation of the product, that sort of thing. It doesn't have the left right game in it. So instead of doing the left right game, it's got a section that says these are the 8 things to talk about the company, for example, at the beginning, and it says like do your 30-second presentation, this is what's important about the company, and then it goes into each of the products in turn and tells you what to say about each product. It's really good. Right.
Yeah, I thought it was really helpful.
Right, carry on, Amanda.
Yes, Kate Bentley, she then talked us through this, and she was saying at parties, when she goes in, the first thing she does is set the scene. Before she does any intros or anything, she'll set the scene by saying, this is how the evening will run, and right at the end, there will be an opportunity for you to buy products. She said, make people know they are going to buy products at the end. They're a bit expensive, you might not want to buy, there's no pressure. Tell people they're going to buy at the end. I'm like, ooh, okay. And then go on to introduce yourself or your host, whatever your party situation is, and then obviously all the regular stuff that we do. So that was quite interesting. And so she just went through the whole core presentation guide with us, item by item. So that was pages of that. And then
it's really good, that, isn't it? I think that thing about kind of assuming people are going to buy and telling them at each stage kind of this is what's going to happen, this is when you're going to be shopping, I think just gets them in the mindset of thinking that's what's going to happen. It's really important.
Yeah, definitely. That you are going home with a product.
I would never go to a party and not we've had this conversation so many times. If I'm invited to a party, even in my head, if it was a whatever party, I'd think, oh, I've got £20. I'll buy a little something. I always would. What's wrong with everybody? It's just, oh, God's sake.
No, mine don't. Mine don't buy.
Anyway,
they come back after and buy.
Yeah.
There and then. And then we got to the ERVP, Fiona McCarthy, and I was like, whoa, she was amazing. And she was just like, you need a full calendar, activity. And she just went, that was just her answer for everything. She was brilliant. But she had a top tip. She's like, I love multicolored pens for training. I'm like, what? She's like, this is what you need. She says, when you go to training, you write all these pages and pages of notes, and then you go home and you look at them and you're like, oh, what's all that about? So she has devised a top tip. You need a multicolored pen. Black, you write down anything restful, such as books and novels. Blue, you write down for education, workshops and parties. Green is for action things you must do. And the red is for I need these moments. Anything that's like, whoa, I want this, you write in red. And then when you go home, you look at your notes and you're like, oh yeah, I know what that's all about. That was her biggest tip. She was doing turns thinking into happening. Stop thinking, just do it, and it will happen. And then her other thing that she was really good with was listen to understand people and not to answer. Just constantly listen to understand. But yeah, she's just so bouncy. She had a broom. She had a broom because what she achieved, I can't remember. It was online today, wasn't it? She's just gone up a level. She's achieved something. I can't remember what they said. There was so much to take in.
She's nearly MVP, isn't she, in qualification or something?
Is she that by the end of the month?
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, she had her broom banging the stage because that's what she's going to be by the 31st.
She will be.
Yeah. And then we had RVP Shara Meat-Myers, who spoke about the new makeup products, the lipsticks, the concealers. She was brilliant. She had us do a little role play scenario where we had to partner up, and then we had to describe the product to somebody, and then we had to feedback on how well they'd done, and then we had to role reverse. So that was quite good, and it was knowing the price and what the RSP price, SRP price, I'm getting confused now, and then the PC price, and then knowing what the saving was as well, and being able to get all that out. I was like, woo! That was good. And her biggest, well, she had lots of tips, but the first one was we can all be an ERVP, be a product of the product. We are a walk-in shop window. And at the end of the day, an MVP is someone who didn't quit. Really positive. Yeah, really, really good. There's just so much to say. It's just, and there was just so much about the products. Like the new shape of the lipsticks and the liquid concealers. Just, I don't know where to start or where to finish, because it just, there's pages of it.
So Amanda, would you say the benefit of going to corporate events, high benefit?
High benefit, yeah. I'm feeling positive. All those tips are probably aimed at how it's made me feel. That yeah, I can do this. It may be a slow, hard slog at the minute, but I can do it, and I am going to do it.
Yeah.
Woo!
100%.
Yeah. So good and motivating.
I've shut the door while I say this. When I'm at Arbonne events, it's the only place where I forget about, like, completely forget about that and everything, and I could sit there for days, surrounded, like, I don't know if you found this, but you just get lost in the energy and the positivity, and it's like nothing I've ever experienced before. And until you're there, like Caroline and I, and now you have experienced, but we're like, you've got to go, but we're not just saying it. They're just amazing, and you leave literally, I don't know if this is how you feel, ready, like you are ready now to take your business forward.
Yeah. And don't be scared to go alone.
No. You were so brave.
Yeah. I sort of walked in, I was like, I don't know anybody.
Was there pumping music? Was it all loud? And
when we first went in, it was quiet, and we were in like a big room that was all done in black, and there were the coffees and the croissants and the fruit and the chocolate. It was like, this is nice. And we're sort of all getting seated. And then the music came on, and we're like, no, you're going to the other room now, which was all black and white. And we're like, okay. And then it was loud music and big screens, and it was absolutely fantastic. And then we went back out there for lunch, which lunch was amazing. Just go for the food.
You get your money's worth, don't you? Really get your money's worth.
Yeah, they've got all the herbal teas as well as regular tea and green tea and coffee. That it was all there, and we got to try all the new bars. They had all those to sample.
What's your favourite?
Well, the chocolate ones had all gone, so we only got the cranberry one. But we had
chocolate ones are gorgeous.
Yeah, I've ordered the chocolate ones because there was an exclusive buy book for everyone that attended.
Ooh.
So I don't know what I bought. So I think it's 3 of the RE9 products. One is the moisturiser, because you had to tick which one you wanted, and then you got a free pack of bars. So that's done and dusted and coming out to me at some point. You just put that in a post box.
Oh, you've got to. Who's Angie? So Amanda, you haven't got your AAC ticket yet, have you? No. And is this kind of made you feel like you want to go now?
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Imagine 2 whole days of
I've already checked out flights up to Glasgow and everything. I know. He's like, yeah.
Angie, are you tempted? Are you going?
She's going, aren't you?
Donna.
So we've got Angie and Suzanne are definitely on for it. It's very exciting.
I can see you, Donna. Come on, Donna, you can do it. You can share a bed with me if you like. I can't hear you. You've got to unmute yourself. Fingers crossed. Unmute yourself. Talk to us. So you don't want to talk to us.
Is everybody flying there?
Sorry?
Is everybody flying there?
The flights from where I am are really annoying. I really want to fly out Thursday morning, Thursday lunchtime, and come back Saturday night. But there are no flights Saturday night from where I am. The train takes, I could fly it to Vegas in the time that I get the train to Scotland.
Oh, no.
And drive in. So yeah, but the flights at the moment from where I am, I can get them for £50 return.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I think if you are seriously thinking about it, I really need to get on the case for this. Haven't planned travel. Oh, yes. Have a look now and just book. And I think we all kind of don't think about anyone else. Just book your flight. Because it's really hard to try and go in groups and stuff. I am just literally going to book my flight, and then once we'll all be arriving the same we'll all be arriving the same day. We're all staying in the same hotel, and we'll make sure that we all meet each other. Literally, if I can find Caroline in Vegas, we can find you all in Glasgow. It'll be all right. I literally found Caroline at reception in the hotel in Vegas. So,
do you have to? When do you have to be there for? Is it just the Friday and Saturday, or is there something?
Yeah,
we've got to be there for
Thursday. Yeah,
we've got to be there for Thursday if it's area managers, isn't it?
Yeah, area managers. It does. They always start early, so it will be. It's a Friday and a Saturday, so it will be starting. It'll be 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock on Friday morning. So there is, if you can get an early flight, I'm talking like 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Then you could fly up Friday and come back Saturday. And there'll be loads of people doing all sorts. Don't feel that you have to. We've reserved the rooms, and the rooms based on 3 sharing are £85 for 3 nights. They're booked for Friday night. No, they're booked for Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. You don't have to stay all those 3 nights, and we could work out the money, but that's just what we booked in advance. But they're just.
If I can get my parents to have the boys, then I'm coming for as long as possible.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's my mum's birthday on the Saturday, and it's my wedding anniversary on the Saturday. And but it's not the same weekend every year, so it's just this year. And they're just, I can't explain it. Amanda's had a snippet now. You have to be there to witness it all, and then you just leave. You've learned so much, and just surrounding yourself by so many positive, like-minded people, and people that are at the top level. And when the first event I went to was my area manager retreat, I was bumping into people in the toilet that I had literally stalked them on YouTube. I'd watched all their videos, and I was like, oh, I was so starstruck. It was ridiculous. Like, I kept having to just slap my face. And then by the end of the 2 days, I was like, they're just like me. They're just like me. They've been in the company longer, and they're at the top level, and there's no difference. And it just gives you this belief that, do you think, Amanda, that anyone can do it?
Yeah. It is so funny. You literally walk past and you're like, oh my God, it's Charmfield. And then you just like, perhaps if I just like do a selfie, like with Charmfield in the background, and you go, Charmfield. And then you go, he has got really short. And then you can go, he has got really short legs though. And then you just like, Anyway, but he just looks like a normal person, is what I mean. He just looks like normal, because you think they are like demigods. You're like, oh my god, there's Stuart Armfield, or oh my god, there's like Ian Pritchard, and like,
Yeah,
like
well, to me,
oh my
they
god,
are.
and then they're like right next to you, like, and you're like, oh my god, they are actually literally a demigod, like they earn millions. And then
We
you
were
look
on
at
the
them, like,
plane.
they just look like normal. It's amazing.
We'd been on the plane for 9.5 hours to Vegas, and we're all, you know, getting a bit excited. And Stuart and Francis from behind were walking, but they were on the other aisle. And I thought I whispered, oh, look, there's Stuart Armfield. And he turned around, and then I was like, and he gave a wave. And we all gave a wave. And then that's when I realised they were going off into first class. And I was like, and that's when I found out. Danny went, yeah, they get 2 first class tickets. You know, when you're an MVP, you get 2 first class tickets to Vegas. I was just like, oh my god. And then we're going through passport control, and they were right behind me, and I was like, I did ask
Danny friend requested me on Facebook this weekend, and I said to her afterwards, I said, I feel like I've been friend requested by celebrities.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I shared a bed with Danny, I tell you. Amanda, so what do you think? Have you left with this big belief now then after?
Yeah,
yesterday?
definitely. It totally boosted my self-belief, and yeah, I can do this.
You can.
Yay! Exciting.
Definitely.
Awesome. Oh, anyway, good news. I've just had a message just pop up while we've just been on the call from a lady, Claire, who is hoping to join us as a new consultant in our team. And her message was that she's already talking to a prospect about joining. And she said, is that weird to be prospecting someone when you haven't signed up completely yourself yet? I was like, no, go for it. Go sponsor. So that will be the thing for all of you, is this month I want like massive effort on sponsoring from everyone, because that is the way as well. The way to build a team is to see who we can give this gift of up onto, because it's so exciting, and you just want more and more people to have that opportunity, and then that will help your business, and it'll help and transform the lives of those businesses. I've been so lucky this last week to have done launches with all of you wonderful people. So with Suzanne and with Natasha this week, and Sarah last week. And just to see how happy people is will make you so happy. So go out there and be brave, and sponsor as many people as you can, basically. So yeah, go for it.
Thank you, Amanda. I loved it.
Well done, Amanda. You're amazing.
We're going to go to the other call now, but
right.
same time next week. See you all there. Thank you.
Bye.
It was amazing.